UFC welterweight Leon Edwards wants Colby Covington to step up and fight him in March.
Okay, so as we sit here right now, do you have an opponent on March 13th?
Not signed and delivered. No, I got word from the UFC that they're in talks with Colby Covington to try to get him to step up for March. And that's it. That's all I got so far. So let's see how it plays out.
Do you like that option?
Yeah, I think it's a good option. It puts me in the position I wanted to be in, is to be world champion. I go out there, I beat Colby Covington. What else can I say, Errol? You know what I mean? I've been a 9-fight winning streak. I saw a thing yesterday, right? It's like GSP, me, and Usman. He's like 13 wins. I'm on 8, and I can't see where else to go from me beating one of these top guys, Colby Covington, and I can't see them doing anything else. So I think it's a good option. It eliminates one of us out of the picture, and I know exactly where I need to go from there.
So this morning, another outlet, Submission Radio, posted an interview with Colby Covington, which I suspect, because they're in Australia, that it was done yesterday. And he said to them, "I'm not interested in the Leon Edwards fight. I'm not here to do charity. What has this guy done, et cetera, et cetera. No one needs to feel bad. I'm in the championship business. I'm in the pay-per-view business." I'm paraphrasing here, but this is essentially what he said. Yeah. I'm not interested in this fight. Thanks, but no thanks. What do you make of that?
Where does it go from here, right? If one's a title shot, you have to beat someone like me, right? I'm ranked number 3 in the world. He just he got beat by the champion like 1 fight ago, beat a washed up Woodley. So I don't understand where it goes from here if he wants to be a world champion. And I think for him to, if Marcel and Usman's getting made, then what does he do? He has to fight me. And all these guys make excuses, Errol. Oh, he's not a big enough star and blah blah blah. But none of them really want to fight me. You know what I mean? All know that I'll get the victory over them, and I think that's just making excuses as to not why they don't want to fight me. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go any of them guys in top 5, and that's it.
In your conversations or your management conversation with the UFC, have they said we are keeping you on the March 13th card? Like that's the plan? Mm-hmm. That's the goal? Yeah?
Yeah, that's it. That's what they said to me. The plan is to keep me in that card, March 13th, and the opponent obviously is Colby Covington. That's what they're pushing towards. That's what I want. So we'll see how it plays out. They're pushing towards it. So
are you worried? Okay, let's say he drags his feet. He says no. Then what do you do?
We then look for other options, right? Look down the rankings and see who's available and who's in good health and available to go. But I want to fight come March 13th, so we'll see. But my main option is to get Colby Covington in there and beat him from there.
The frustrating thing, and I'm saying frustrating, I'm sure it's exponentially more frustrating for you, is you go down the rankings, the next top guy is Wonder Boy, but he's hurt. He spoke about wanting to fight you, which I think was probably a welcome message to you, but he's hurt. He can only come back later on in the spring. Michael Chiesa is the next guy. He's also hurt, can only come back in the summer. I would assume you'd be down to fight those guys if they're okay, but you don't want to wait, right? Like to you, it's March 13th. The date is most important.
Yeah, 100%. Like you said, these two guys going on the rankings, they're both hurt, right? And they both can't compete. So for me, like I said, just being is activity. I want to compete come March 13th, and just being active. So if you have to go even like further down the rankings just to see who's there and go from there, if it makes sense, then I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want to compete. So yeah, I want to be busy because I've been out, like I said, since 2019, and that's quite a long time. So I want to go.
Now, the one name we didn't discuss, and I have to say I loved it. I love the idea. You versus Nathan Diaz. He wants to fight at 170. He wants a big name. You called him out. I still am holding out hope that this could happen. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Do you feel like there's a chance that this could happen?
Hopefully. But Nate's one of these weird ones, right? You never know what he's going to do or what he's thinking. You know what I mean? So that would be a great fight. He's calling out. He wants to compete at 170.
Right.
He's calling out lightweights, right? So I don't know where he's at and what he's thinking, but he'd be a good option as well.
What do you think of his meme? I mean, it was a Conor McGregor meme that he used. The picture.
It's like weird, right? Yeah, it's weird. It's like edit, and it's like the shit edited, and just fucking using Conor McGregor lines. Is like, oh mate, come on, you know what I mean? Like you're using your the guy that you meant to like hate line, and like, come on, make your own stuff up and get a better edit.
So I'm assuming you're not holding your breath on that one.
Nah, he's like I said, Nate's is a weird man. So I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking or what he's gonna do. So if it comes, it'd be great to have him. Like he says, he wants to compete at 170. He says he only want to fight winners. I'm the one with the most wins in the division, apart from Usman. So what other more winners could you need? So that'd be good to have him step in if he could.